Once upon a time, the Kardashians could slap their name on literally anything, and it would sell out in seconds. But flash forward to now, Gen Z is kinda over it. From Kim Kardashian's Skin by Kim, missing the mark, to Kourtney's wellness brand Lemme, flopping on shelves, and even Kylie's once hyped Kylie Cosmetics empire shrinking, Kardashian businesses aren't hitting like they used to. How did the Kardashians go from selling out every product to barely staying relevant? Why is Gen Z, the same crowd that once worshipped their every move, now turning away from their brands? And what do the revenue drops, product flops, and viral backlash actually tell us about the fall of the Kardashian business empire? Let's break down every brand that is about to die faster than we expected. At one point, keeping up with the Kardashians wasn't just a reality show, it was a cultural reset. Debuting in 2007, it turned a leaked tape and a momager into a billion-dollar brand machine. By 2015, the Kardashians were making $80 million a year from the show alone, not including spin-offs or product placements. But here's the twist. The same show that built their empire also exposed the cracks. By the time Gen Z came of age, the show's scripted drama, luxury overload, and constant self-promotion started to feel out of touch. Viewership dropped. Season 20 pulled in just 1.3 million viewers per episode, down from over 4 million viewers during its peak. Gen Z wanted relatability, not royalty. And instead of evolving, the Kardashians doubled down on filters, fame, and flexing. Exactly what Gen Z now mocks in TikToks and memes. Results? In 2022, they relaunched as the Kardashians on Hulu with a flashy $100 million deal. But here's the thing, even with the massive budget, the buzz never really came back. Episodes now reportedly average less than half the viewership of the show's peak, and social media engagement is way down. Without Gen Z watching or caring is a brand collapse in slow motion. In 2016, Kylie Jenner broke the internet with her $29 lip kits, then turned makeup into a full-blown empire. By 2019, Coty bought a 51% stake for $600 million, valuing the brand at $1.2 billion. But fast forward, Coty later admitted they overpaid and the sales data proved it. E-commerce revenue dropped from $68.7 million in 2017 to just $36.2 million. By 2022, a solid 47% slide. The 2021 rebrand, with its clean beauty spin and new packaging, was meant to change the game. Instead, students say it's fast fashion makeup. Same basic shades, generic formulas, zero soul. The lack of innovation cost Kylie its edge. Gen Z flipped to indie players like Rare Beauty and Glossier, brands with real missions, skin-first science, and authenticity. On TikTok, Kylie barely trends anymore, while Rare Beauty racks up millions in organic reviews and Get Ready With Me videos every month. Gen Z doesn't just want products, they want authenticity, trust, and purpose. And right now, Kylie Cosmetics is giving none of that. Trade-in value ghosted. And now, Kylie's pouring her energy into her new fashion brand, Kai, a minimal, edgy label aimed right at Gen Z's Pinterest core aesthetic. The launch, viral, the reviews, mixed. When Kim dropped Skin in 2022, it looked like she was going for her own clean girl beauty era. The branding, minimalist, the price tag, maximalist. A full routine cost over $600. Yes, for skincare. And the worst part? The 9-step system felt outdated in a world where Gen Z is all about streamlined, science-backed, or budget-friendly skincare. We're talking brands like The Ordinary or CeraVe, not overpriced, overcomplicated regimens. And while Hailey Bieber's Rhode built hype by being accessible and clinically tested, Skin felt like Kim slapped her name on a lab and called it innovation. Even on social, Skin isn't popping. According to launch metrics, Skin's earned media value, EMV, was significantly lower than Rhode and Rare Beauty in their launch quarters. Rhode hit 22 million EMV in 4 weeks. Skin lagged at around 8 million. Engagement per post? middle. All in all, Gen Z didn't cancel Skin because it's bad. They canceled it because it feels fake luxe, a brand that's selling a vibe, not solving a skin problem. And for a generation that's obsessed with transparency and results, Skin just didn't clear the bar. In 2022, Kourtney Kardashian jumped on the wellness wave with Lemme, a pastel-colored line of gummy supplements promising better sleep, focus, digestion, and more. But here's the catch. Gen Z wasn't buying it, literally or figuratively. From the jump, people dragged it for being vibe over science. Most of the claims sounded vague at best, and unlike brands like Ritual or Hilma, Lemme didn't cite strong research or medical backing. And let's be real. When your launch tagline is "Let's Lemmeify your wellness journey," and your gummies are named things like Lemme Chill, it feels like an Instagram ad, not a health product. Business-wise, the buzz fizzled fast. In the first 3 months, Lemme pulled in around $1.5 to $2 million in online sales, according to estimates from Launch Metrics and SimilarWeb. But that dropped sharply after the initial hype, with engagement per product post averaging under 0.5%, well below industry norms. Gen Z craves transparency, science, and substance. Lemme delivered mood boards and moon juice vibes. Result? Gen Z labeled it inauthentic wellness, and without a clear USP or science-first formula, Lemme ended up getting lost in a sea of better, smarter brands. Out of all the Kardashian brands, SKIMS is the one still raking it in. Valued at $4 billion in 2023 and projected to hit $750 million in annual sales, Kim's shapewear brand is undeniably a business win. But here's the thing, no one's saying out loud, even SKIMS is starting to feel like it's trying too hard. The drop model, the overstaged campaigns, the endless beige. Gen Z is picking up on the fact that SKIMS isn't about body positivity anymore. It's about celebrity-powered perfection. And that's a vibe Gen Z is over. On TikTok and Reddit, users are starting to call out sizing inconsistencies, lack of sustainability efforts, and the fact that newer brands, like Parade, See You Up, or even Savage X Fenty, are offering more inclusive sizing, better materials, and actual social impact. Plus, the SKIMS aesthetic, it's being called Instagram 2020 core. In a world that's moving toward eco-friendly fits, slow fashion, and gender-neutral designs, SKIMS is starting to feel like it's playing catch-up. Bottom line, SKIMS isn't failing yet, but Gen Z's loyalty is shifting. And if it doesn't evolve past the Kardashian blueprint, it might get left behind too. Here's the truth. Gen Z isn't anti-Kardashian just to be edgy, they're over the illusion. They've grown up watching hyper-curated lives, sculpted bodies, and billionaire brands built on aesthetics instead of values. And now, they're calling it out. Gen Z doesn't want another overpriced lip kit or wellness gummy. They want transparency, purpose, proof, and most importantly, they want brands that walk the talk. Because let's be honest, you can't market authenticity if your entire life feels manufactured. That said, the Kardashian empire isn't crashing overnight, but the cracks are showing and Gen Z sees through the gloss. If the brands don't evolve, they'll keep losing the next generation. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you still buying or are you done? And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives.